So, hello, my dear friends. My name is Kunal Kavral, and today we're gonna start our new session from the book Instant Word Power Media. It's our session first, and in this session, we're gonna tackle some vocabulary words that are common use in our day-to-day lives, and it don't gonna take that much of time. Stay with me within some time. Within a month, you're gonna cover whole vocabulary, and it's pretty fascinating book. This book designed in a unique way, and it stay it make the person interest take the interest in the book. It's not a boring book at all. It's a fascinating book. So this is our first session. Let's start. So the first point, we have three words: paddle, pedestrian, and pedestal. So the first word, paddle is the thing that we saw in our bikes. That pedal is something that we have to push and pull from our foot. Pad is basically parental word for the word foot. So the pad, like renal is connected to kidneys, same as paddle is connected to as foot. Basically, pedestrian is the person who walking along the street. The person who is walking at the side of the street is called pedestrian. Pedestal is basically the foot of the statue. So I clear hold the three words. So we have to tackle the first point. Paddle, pedestrian, and pedestal have some relationship to which part of the body. So you already know that it means which part of the body. You know that it's foot. So let me just fix my mic so things gonna easy for me. Right now it's okay. Now the second point, you step on a paddle with your foot. Basically, definitely foot. A pedestrian travel on foot. A pedestal is the foot of the statue or column. The syllable pad is a pedestrian, pedestal, and paddle comes from the Latin root pad. Pad means foot. To drive a car, you press the gas pedal. With your foot. To stop a car, you press the brake pedal. A person who walks on a street is a pedestrian. The words sits in your conscious mind, and you have to just continue. Stick with me, that's it. After certain times, you realize that you'll know a lot of words, a lot of day-to-day usage words, and you don't find that much of hassle to tackle with the words. So pedestrian. A statue rests on a pedestal. The root pad means foot. Human beings are biped. A biped creature having 2 feet. Foot is a singular form and feet is the plural. A squirrel gets around on 4 feet. A octopus needs 8. A snake manages without any but you have 2 feet. You are a biped person. Human beings are biped person. Biped organism. A biped has 2 feet. So this is our new session. Uh, Prefix by means to. By means to bear, buffalo, antelopes, hippopotamus, giraffes, elephants, and most other mammals are quadrupeds. A quadruped has 4 feet. A cow, squirrel, cat, wolf, rhinoceros, or mongoose is a quadruped. Q-U, let me do. Quadruped, quadruped. A man a biped walks erect, but a men's are biped. It's a whenever you observe a man, you find that a man walks in a straight way because of their biped personality. They having 2 legs, and because of that, they maintain their whole body balance on them. So, but in case of dogs and cows, whenever you observe them walking or running, you find that they are a little bit horizontal way. They walks in a little bit horizontal way. Like they are not walking or running in a straight way. They're running in a straight way, but in some kind of tilt. So when just observe a dog. So, but here is it. But a quadruped. Biped 2 feet, quadrupeds fourth. By means 2. Quadru means 4. Quadru means 4. Two-ness is indicated by the prefix. Four-ness by the prefix by quadro. Quadro. A bicycle has 2 wheels. A bifocal lens has 2 focals. One for reading, the other one for distant vision. A bicuspid is a tooth with 2 points. In some of the patients, you find that their canines having there is a bird come on the canines, and they find that the single canine having 2 points, 2 peak points. Then they definitely go for orthodontist who straight them, grind them, and make it perfect. But it's fine in some cases. It's in rare cases, mostly found in children's. And bi-monthly is in within every 2 months. A bivalve is a calm oyster etc that has 2 shells hanging together. That has let me fix my mic. Take the little time so now it's okay. So a bivalve is a calm oyster that she's shells hang together. two shells, bivalves having two. Quadraphonic system transmit sounds through four loudspeakers. Quadro means four. So in some of the cinema halls, you find that the sound is coming from all the directions, and it's more basically they having a lot of speakers, but some guys on their shops set speakers in all the four corners, and this system is called quadraphonic. A quadruplet is one of the four offspring. Sometimes a woman having four children on their stomach, and whenever they obstetrician deliver a baby and they find that all the children are, it's in very rare case. This case is very rare. It's in very rare case. This is not a rare case. So quadruple multiple it by four. Basically, quadru is the parental word for the four, and quadrilateral refers to four-sided figure. We already know that because we already studied in 10th and 12th class, so we already know that quadruplet. Second. Give me a second, I have to. My setup is not that much perfect. I just manage it. So stay with me there. Don't. Quadrilateral is a figure, four-sided figure. Quadrilateral is a four-sided figure. So a bicycle has two wheels. Wheels biker speed has 2 points. The Greek cyclos, which comes from cycle, means wheel. Cupus means points. Bi means 2. And quadro means 4. Quadraphonic system etymologically terms has 4 separate sounds. Quadrilateral is a geometric figure such as square, rectangle that has 4 sides. In Greek, phone means sound. The Latin root later means sides. Therefore, examining the following words etymologically, a telephonic transmit sound from a distance. Sound. Phone means sound. Bilateral decision is a two-sided decision or involves two sides. But anything unilateral involves only single or one side. Reinforce your learning. Cover the columns with the card. So right now we have to write the words here. Hint or definition. So press it with your foot. What we have to press it with your foot? We have to press it pedal. Vocal. What's the person? I already told you. Just remind it. What's a person who is walking along the street? Yes, definitely. Pedestrian. A statue rests on pedestal. 2 feet. By personality having 2 feet. 4 feet. Quadruped. 2 wheels. It's basically bicycle. Uh, uh, don't judge my writing. It's because of the digital tablet. That's why my writing is not that much good. So because on this screen, whenever I writing, it changes the way of writing. So to focus, bicuspid, bifocal. My bad. 2-point tooth, bicuspid. Mm. Every 2 months. Bi-monthly. Oyster clam. Mm, whatever we have to. Bivalve. With four speaker quadrophonic. Four from one birth. Quadruplex. Multiply by four. Quadruplet. Quadruple. Four-sided figure. We all know that it's quadrilateral. Sound from a distance. Uh, sound from a distance basically called. Mm, let me think a little bit. Sound from a distance. Telephone. Two-sided. Bilateral. One-sided. Unilateral. Unilateral is basically the figures that having only one side. Bilateral is basically two-sided figure that uh, so etymologically we have to. This is our new session. This is the exercise, basically not the session. Latin pad as a pedestrian. Write the meaning of the hint or definition. Latin word pad means foot. Latin bi means two. Greek kakol means wheels. Cupus means point. Later means side. Quadro means four. Phone means sound. And unius means single. Single or one. What are we? Unilateral figures. Bike or a bicycle means two. By human beings are by personality, that's we already covered it. So biannual publication comes out in every 6 months, 2 times a year. And mind the word here, biannual. If we change it like biennial, both of the words having different meanings. It means within 2 times within a year, 2 times within a year, and within 2 years. Biennial means within every 2 years. In every 2 year. And here biennial means 2 times in a year. In a year. So remind it. Say January and again July. Authors usually receive semi-annual royalty payments. Biannual and semi-annual, both of the words having same meaning. So don't, these are the synonyms. So don't getting, don't think about it. So both of the words are same. They having same meanings. Royalty payments from their publisher, payments every 6 months or every half of the year, half year, yeah, biennial, biennial. I can make it, fix it. Semi means half. So semi-annuals having the same meaning twice a year or every twice a year or semi-annual and six biennial. The same meanings. Mm. Biennial twice a year, semi-annual every half year, and is both words come from the year. English word built on the root therefore has trouble. The annual salary is the total paid for year. Whatever the package, whenever we are in some kind of IT companies, then they offering your package, that this is your package. Let's say that uh, it's 50 lakhs per annum. So this is the whole package, that they don't work on monthly basis, they works on bigger companies like Infosys, some of the Bayer, and some of the reputed companies. Most of the companies, most of the IT sector, most of the sectors that we know in our society, they pay annually. They not not on salary basis, but some of the government, most of the government job paying in monthly basis. So if someone don't know, then I explain it to you. A plant is called annual if leaves only 1 year or season. Annual is also a book periodically issued once a year and sometimes called a yearbook. Annuity is sum of money paid every year. ED, abbreviations for the anno Domini, AD and BC. These are some words that we already know in our society. Whenever we study history, then we getting familiar with the words AD, but most of the guys don't even know the word meaning, literally meaning. They say that AD refers to as after death, but after death is a theoretically misconception. If you considering these words AD as a after death, then after death, and BC refers to before, 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 uh, before Christ. BC refers to before Christ. AD refers to after death, BC refers to, but it's a misconception. If we considering these words as AD, let us say that Jesus Christ born on some date, and we consider their born period as a time period limit, and they born and they live for 100 years. Let's say it's a hypothetical situation. I am going to explain you that. Let us say that Jesus Christ born and they stay for 100 years. They live for 100 years. So let us say that this, on this point, Jesus Christ born, and after 100 years they gonna die. So this point before this is BC, and this is AD according to most of the guys. So we having the gap of 100 years that we don't even know. How can we define this 100 years? BC is before Christ, AD is after death. So AD don't mean after death. AD refers to Anno Domini. Anno Domini is refers to as the presence of God and in the years of God. So that's why. So that's I complete your one topic on this thing. So I think you're gonna be clarify on this thing. It's pretty easy, not that much of hard. So BC, I think whatever I want to tell you, you get it. In the years of God. AD refers to Anno Domini, in the presence of God, and BC refers to before Christ. So we having specific, let's say that on this point, uh, Jesus Christ born, and this point is before Christ, and after this point, this side is before Christ, and this side is AD, Anno Domini, in presence of God, and the birth period is the basic time unit that we set to. So that's point number 31. Annus means annus, annual, bi means 2, semi means half, and quadru means 4. We year. It's already written on the points here. Latin annus, year, appears in some English words as the syllable "ian." Biennial means occurring every 2 years. I already tell you that if we use as biannual, then it means within 6 months, 2 times in a year, 2 times in a year. But in this case, biennial, stay focused on the spellings here. E and both the things change here. It means biannual means in every 2 years. In every 2 years. So it's so easy. It's don't take that much of time. So means occurring everything years. The words contain any every years. Quadriennial means every 4 years, within every 4 years. Quadrennial. Biannual means twice a year. Or semiannual, both the words are same. Biennial every 2 years. Already explained you briefly, so it's not that much of hassle. Biannual and biennial, the election of a president of United States is quadriennial. Quadriennial. Event. The elections of representative, however, is a session 30. Biennial. I already told you here. If teachers receive an increase in salary every year, we call this annual increase. Annual increase. The increase comes every 2 years. We can say this as a biennial increase. Whatever we have to say, by Annual increase. If a school board out of the collective minds and casting and financing cautions to the winds decide to grant an increase every 6 months, this would be a half yearly or twice a year. Half yearly refers to as already tell you as by. Annual means half yearly, and if we say the words by, annual means within, in every 2 years. Some school boards would probably prefer to raise teacher salaries every 4 years. This is a grant, a quadrennial. Quadrennial increase. Let's think about the flow for a moment. A marigold blooms for one reason and then dies. It's an annual, but a cherry blossom years after every holds many years. It is perennial. Peri means refers to, peri means throw out. Peri is parental word for throw. And annual we already know about, in every year. Throw, year, annus means year. Is something persists through many years or occurs again and again, it is said to be as perennial. Perennial. Starvation. Starvation refers to uh, when people don't have that much of food to um, eat and they died because of the food, lack of food. Then this phenomenon is called starvation, and it's mostly most common in India because we having a lot of population and we are densely populated. Most of the areas are very populated. We have a lot of peoples, but they are not that much of skill. That's why we feel that we have peoples, but they are just a piece of flesh. Rather than that, they are nothing. So we have peoples, but not that much of skilled, not that much of dexterous. We have just a mob to solve that. It's my personal credo, so don't take it seriously. It's just myth. Starvation has been or still is much of India. 41. Perennial. Perennial. Even in the most advanced society, poverty continues to be perennial problems because it comes throughout a year. Most of you are angry. A woman says to her consistently scrolling. Perennially. Perennially. By means two. Quadru means four. Semi means half. And pair means through. Semi-annual refers to 6 months. 6 months. Biannual, twice a year. Biennial, years. Every 2 years. Every 2 years. Quadrennial, every 4 years. 4 years. Annual, every 3 years. So the prefix tri means three. Tricycle has three wheels. Triangle has three angles. Trifocal has this book designed in a gradual way. In the start of this first session, you feel that it's very easy. You don't even need a teacher to teach you that book. But if whenever the session start to be going down, whenever you, let's suppose that after 20 sessions you find that the things are pretty hard then to tackle it by himself, so you need a support. So that's why I am here, so I can help you a little bit. Stay with me, just stay with me, believe on my words, and we both tackle it together. Separate focus, a triplet is the three infants. Infant is basically born childs, or yes, born childs. So we have to yearly book. Yearly book is called annual. Annual, yearly sum, annuity. Every 2 years, biennial. Every 4 years, quadrennial. Quadrennial. Every half year. Quadrennial. I think I used the oh no, let's say that we have quadrennial. Every half. Semi annual. Twice a year, biannual. We have to hide it. Because it distracts you, that's why I heard these sessions, these book sessions here. Through the year, perennial. Well, by the year, annual. One of the three promising triplet. That's three angles, triangle. Three wheels, tricycle. Three focus, trifocal. 2 feet, biped. 4 feet, quadruped. 2 bicuspid. A new exercise. In this exercise, we have to give the meanings of the parental words. By means two, Sam means half, year, annual means quadru means 4, Latin means per means through, tri means 3, cycle was a wheel, en refers to as ear, pad means foot, and phone means sound. So I think I completed the whole sessions here. So right now we complete the whole session. Practice it with yourself. Try it after watching this video. You have to just go through with the book, and you will find that all the words are sit in your conscious mind. Whenever you need them, you can speak, even you can speak them. So this is the Kunal Kavral signing off. Thanks for watching this video. Bye.